Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing Season 2 of House of the Dragon. So in this season, Rhaenyra Targaryen and Alicent Hightower are on the brink of a bloody civil war, following the cliffhanger ending of Season 1. Now, I have a full playlist for all things Game of Thrones related if you want to check that out first. And if you've seen my review of Season 1 of House of the Dragon, you'll know that I genuinely enjoyed it. And for the last 2 years, I've been eagerly anticipating this next season. And did it deliver? Well, mostly I guess, depending on who you ask. While I certainly enjoyed it, I don't think it's quite on the level of Season 1. And it's kind of on the lower end of the spectrum as far as the Game of Thrones franchise as a whole is concerned. So let's get into it. So first of all, this season serving as the build-up to the war between both sides. The season did a great job in moving the pieces around the chessboard, resulting in a more concise and more linear story compared to Season 1. Rhaenyra is busy preparing for the battle in every way that she can, assembling troops, finding dragon riders to ride specific dragons, and she also intends to avenge the death of her son Luke. Daemon begins to experience strange visions relating to both the past and the future, and this added a neat layer of psychological horror to the show. Alicent agrees to wage war, albeit sparingly, and has to juggle that along with her royal duties and her affair with Criston Cole. Given that Aegon will later go on to become Aegon the Conqueror, this is the season that ultimately sets that in motion, as a series of circumstances change him forever. And I was also intrigued by the dynamics of his relationship with his brother Aemond. Plus, if you're craving some of that classic subversive Game of Thrones level of shock value, this season's got you covered, as there are quite a few unpredictable moments here and there. And around the halfway point, there's a pretty cool action sequence involving dragons, if that's your thing. Now, I have two major issues with Season 2. The structure and the finale. Whereas Season 1 had 10 episodes, Season 2 has only 8. And as a result, each episode ends up being a bit longer than usual, with all 8 of them clocking in at least over an hour long. So the season can test your patience at times, especially since it's just setting things up for Season 3 most of the time. And then you have the finale, which was essentially a 70-minute tease for what we all wanted to see. You know, the majority of the time it felt like the episode was heading in that direction, but then it just kind of ends. So if you go into it expecting a huge climactic battle of sorts, well, prepare to be disappointed. And that wouldn't be too bad if this was a penultimate episode, but it wasn't. So yeah, it just felt like a 70-minute penultimate episode building up to ultimately nothing, because the show won't resume until probably the next 2 years. So yeah, those are my thoughts on Season 2 of House of the Dragon. Despite those few hiccups along the way, I still think it makes for great television. So if you really enjoyed the first season, I would recommend this one as well, but just lower your expectations going into it. And recently it was announced that the show would officially end after Season 4, which means we have 2 more seasons left. And despite my gripes with Season 2, I'm still excited to see where the show goes next. So as for next time, I'm gonna begin a brand new retrospective on Orphan Black. Look forward to that very soon. Thank you all for watching, guys. Please be sure to like the video, share it, and subscribe. Ring the bell. Take care, and I'll see you soon.